Wow. Okay. So Bajaj Finance just dropped their Q3 update, and it looks like they're really making some moves.
Yeah, it seems like they had a pretty solid quarter, actually. Their assets under management, or AUM, saw a pretty significant jump.
AUM, right? That's the total value of their loans, right? And you said it jumped by how much?
Exactly, and it went up by 28% year on year, reaching about 3.98 lakh crore. That's like a massive increase of around 24,100 crore in just one quarter.
That's huge. So it's like if you were comparing it to a rocket launch, it's definitely got some serious fuel behind it, right? So,
Yeah, I guess you could say that. Yeah, it's like a really strong engine that is steadily accelerating.
okay. And that's not the only thing, is it? I mean, I saw something about customer addictions being at an all-time high.
Yeah, so they've added like 5.03 million new customers in just this quarter. That's their highest ever. And it pushes their total customer base to over 97 million.
97 million. That's like, oh, that's a lot of people borrowing money, isn't it? Or are they also customers of other products?
Well, it includes all of their customers who use their various services, including loans and other financial offerings. But yeah, it's a huge customer base overall.
Got it. Okay. So basically, they're lending out a lot more money to a lot more people.
Exactly. I mean, that's how their business grows, right? And they also hit a record for new loans booked.
Oh, really? So how many new loans did they book?
They booked around 12.06 million new loans, which is a 22% jump compared to the same period last year.
Okay. So it seems like their business is definitely growing at quite a clip. This all seems to point to good things, right?
Yeah, I mean, all these numbers are showing solid growth, but we should also keep an eye on the risks, right? Like their credit costs.
Right. That's the cost of bad loans, isn't it?
Precisely. It's like even if you're selling a lot of ice cream, you still need to watch out for how much of it is melting before it gets to the customer.
So are their credit costs rising too?
Well, their credit cost guidance for the year is around 2.15%, but analysts expect it to go up a bit, maybe between 2.2 to 2.25% for this quarter.
Okay. So little increase. Does that mean the risk is going up?
Well, it means that they're expecting slightly more loans to go bad, but they're also taking proactive measures to manage risks.
Okay, that's good to know. So they're like trying to navigate a boat in rough waters, but they're also using new strategies to avoid storms.
Yeah, I think so. And they mentioned they are pruning exposures in certain areas that they see as riskier.
That's, I guess, a smart move to protect their business from major losses, right?
Exactly. It's all about risk management and staying ahead of potential issues.
So if I understand it correctly, they are seeing some strong growth, adding more customers and booking more loans than ever, right?
Yes, that's exactly right. A huge increase in customer base, AUM, and new loans booked, but also a slight increase in expected credit costs.
Okay. What about their deposit book, though? I'm just trying to get the big picture here.
Right. Their deposit book also grew by 19% to 68,800 crore.
Oh, wow. That is also a pretty good jump. So more people are putting money with them, right?
Yes, it shows a growth in their ability to gather deposits. It's the fuel for their lending engine.
Okay, so overall, it seems like a really solid quarter, like a really strong performance.
Yeah, they're definitely showing some great growth numbers, but it's important to remember that it's all provisional at the moment and needs to be reviewed by the auditors.
Right, the full story is not out yet, but the numbers are looking very promising for them.
Exactly. It's like the first draft of a novel. We have the core ideas, but we need to see how the final product turns out.
Okay, I get it. So it will be interesting to see what happens when those financials are actually finalized.
Speaking of that, Bajaj Finance has scheduled a board meeting for January 29th to approve the financial results for the last quarter of 2024. And as per SEBI rules, their trading window is closed for insiders and their dependents until the end of January.
Oh, that's good to know. I guess we have to wait for the official numbers then.
Yep, and it'll be interesting to see how things shape up as we get the final audited data.